Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Not a worthy adversary after all, then. Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories. Of quantum Doctor.
No. No, I have. Has anyone in chat heard of quantum I'm definitely sure I'm not allowed to say that word.
Alternate universes. Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive. It wasn't to be, though. Dr. Dekker killed it. Dr. Dekker killed it. And I can't get it back. Almost as if he'd have preferred chaos. Yeah. They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette. What do you think, Doctor?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Take them up on their offer.
Don't ask me. You don't know what chat I'm dealing with. Yes, take the offer.
Splendid. Let me demonstrate.
What's going to happen? What have yous done? What have yous done? Bloodstate, don't give bitties to this fund. We're now murderers. What have yous done? No way he did it. He did. He wasn't a killer, because if he was, the game would be over. Right? So it wasn't. What was the point in taking all these notes? That was a waste of time. Called that wrong. I told him. I made it clear. Don't ask that of me with this chat. The risk was known. Disclaimers were signed. We're fine. Let's talk to JAYA. JAYA. Let's talk to her. Let's see if we can make her commit the Hairy Mary. Hello, JAYA.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
She's on to us. She's definitely on to us. Anyway, I didn't ask her how she was. I only said hello. Like, calm down, love. Calm down. Yes, this is important information. Let me get my pen. I graduated. I know I don't have the paper. Well, I do have it. But I now have a notepad with these bits on it. I can store my pen in it so it never gets lost. I can't get it out. Hold on. Ah! I'm stuck now. I got it. Promoted, mate. Anyway. Home visits, let's go.
Yes, Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office. I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
I'm trying to be professional, guys. Did I get stuck in the quantum tunnel? Snarly Snarf, you're in a good mood today, aren't you? Are you spying on me? Let's do that.
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
What's the raising the eyebrow about? That's content when one side of the face raises and the other doesn't. Why does she not like me? Why is she angry at me? Her body language isn't very happy, is it? Why is she spying on me? Why does she want checks and balances? Nothing. I'm her boss. Doesn't she realise this? I'm in charge.
Puts the lotion on its skin. Now.
Sorry, I got a bit angry there. Tell me about the paper, Spike.
It's in that police report that I gave to you. You should really take a look at it.
I did, that's why I'm asking you. I don't like her, I'm going to fire her. You're fired.
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here. watching over me. We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you?
Pizza!
Not for too long, anyway.
She looks genuinely sad. She does. She looks genuinely a little bit, you know, down and deflated. But, oh God, she's talking a little bit about ghosts and stuff, and I'm wondering if that ties, what is wrong with you? I'm wondering if that ties in with the relic thing and the Cthulhu cult. You know what I'm saying? She's not a cow, she's only wearing a black and white top because it's in fashion. Hi guys. I'm glad to see y'all here. Let's go. Did you know Warwick?
I don't know anything about that.
I just want a picture of a guy.
Who did it? Oh yeah.
No.
I'm so sore. Hold on, let me try and get up.
JPEG.
I'm gonna need to be a hot dog therapist. A hot therapist, ouch. Oh God, it hurts. Oh. Oh, the pain. Back. Don't fall. Where's the chair? What's that? That's a notepad. Right.
I'm in danger!
I'm back. How's anyone going to think I'm a real professional therapist when I look like this? Hey? I'm so glad to break your hot dog stream virginity, but it's not really the look I was going for today. I changed my outfit. I put a fancy shirt on. And they've put me like this. What connection?
Dr. Dekker asked me to have dinner with him
My
for
pen was the wrong
Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that.
Hello?
But it was flattering, especially with competition like Mariana around.
Okay. Oh, pardon me. Just I ate too many hot dogs. My bad. Let's ask her. What did she do on Valentine's Day? Dr. Dekker invited her on a date, but she didn't go. So what did she do instead?
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
Is that true? I mean, we can't prove it. What if she did actually go on the date? Oh, I'm so look at the way she's looking at me. I'm so suspicious of JAYA. She said she was alone and didn't go on the date, but do we have any proof of that? Do you have a text message that shows me? No, thank you. No, you don't. I just have your word for it. Let's look at this again.
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor.
Closed
like I
body
said
language.
before.
Very closed. Covering the crotch area. Very closed body language. I don't believe that she was alone.
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach. JAYA. It was JAYA who asked me to go.
He has an alibi. Unless it's him and JAYA. I don't know at this point. Is Mariana competition?
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
What was that bit at the end? Did you see the throat at the end? Look, let's watch
Sorry,
this.
I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
Is that a globular response? One more time, right? Looks like she swallows an emotion. That she try to hide it. She does a lot of, like, gestures towards her breasts. You know, the heart area, the love, intimate. I really feel that she liked Dr. Dekker.
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
Did you see it at the end? Adam's apple? I definitely think she did it. This is not based on the fact that she's the only person I've seen yet. Disclaimer. Don't worry, Sparkling. On my YouTube channel we have the entire day one uploaded. Almost. Tomorrow it will be. But you know, they're going one by one. It's all done, ready to go. Day 2, I'm going to edit that, and this is day 3, so you've not missed too much, okay? Everyone is suspicious. Right, said the hot dog. Why was it a stronger connection?
Dr. Dekker and I shared some philosophy. We'd both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
Now we're talking about cults. Oh, God. Why is she not getting any shoes on? We don't know. Right. No, I haven't read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I don't know if any of you guys have. Oh, I'm all tangled up. Queen Lazy says, cult. Oh, let's go. She's very suspicious. I think she was in love with them. So do I. Look, I put a love heart. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, she's deflecting. Let's go. Oh, the hand actions. I see you. I'm going to say I haven't read it.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis and that the cult leaders specifically had these powers that turned their followers into disciples. It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology, it's a blast.
Well, obviously I'm a psychiatrist. I may look like a hot dog. Professional psychiatrist here. Hi, pleased to meet you. I don't really want to read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind in all honesty, but why are we now talking about psychotelekinesis? What dimension am I in? Am I in a different dimension? What if I'm Dr. Dekker and I've been put in another dimension and I don't know I'm him yet? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm the only one that takes the shoes off inside. And maybe, look, I still have my shoes on today. See? Look how flexible I was there. Anyway, Cult of the Kinetic Mind. What is psychokinesis? Let's find out.
Psychokinesis is the ability to change the physical world without actually touching it, just by using your mind. It's not just about bending spoons. It covers all sorts of things like telepathy, telekinesis, telesabalas,
Quantum gambling.
Shoot me, I'm a Kojak fan.
This is now taking a turn of we can control the entire universe by our mind. Right? Kind of like what Warwick, the guy that just shot himself. Kind of just like what he was talking about, quantum suicide and quantum gambling. The ability to change the outcome of something just because you are risking it and believing in it. Maybe Dr. Dekker used psychokinesis to make Warwick lose all the money and lose the big bet. Maybe he used it for Bryce and the relic and shit like that. I don't know.
Dr. Dekker had an unusual number of patients who claimed psychokinesis.
He does.
Either he'd been specifically looking for them or someone had been sending them.
I feel like there's some conspiracy happening now. It's taking a turn. This Scientology route. I don't know what's going on. Oh God, what happened?
It's entirely possible that someone is targeting this practice with psychokinetic patients. To what end, I don't know. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are diagnosed as insane, or at least temporarily insane. It's a handy diagnosis if you're facing criminal prosecution, especially if it's for murder.
Claire! But also, I know who's targeting the practice. It's the X-Men. Possibly Wolverine. It's got to be. Listen, case solved. We're done. The hot doctor has spoken. Let's get a drink. Let's celebrate. Yeehaw! Anyway, was Dr. Dekker helping or was he hindering?
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
He did. All of his patients have corroborated that. Everyone we've talked to, Claire, Elin, Nathan and Bryce, they all said helpful at the beginning and then something changed. I wonder what that was.
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him. There was a definite turning point.
Yes, I said that, definitely. I'm worried because the curiosity is getting the better of me, King Lazy and Queen Lazy and Jinx. I really feel like we're in danger.
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him. I think I misjudged him.
Alderbury.
I hope you deal with it better.
Deal with what? Just sack them. Just take them off the books. What's the problem? You just don't accept the patients. Turn yourself into a veterinary practice. Problem solved. We're not psychiatry anymore. We deal with dogs. Woof woof. Get me? What's the problem? Right, let's continue.
Whether you believe in psychokinesis or not, you'll need to figure out your approach with those that do.
So what should our approach be? Do we deny their reality? Is that not what Dr. Dekker did that made them hate him and potentially caused his murder? Are we in danger? So what approach?
How do you make people who think they have special powers better? Do you remain passive and support, encourage them, take them away?
Take them away where? Turn them into a relic? What's she saying? What's she getting at? So what do we do? Do we be passive? Do we encourage their powers? Or do we remove their powers? What should we do? What would the X-Men do? The X-Men managed it, didn't they? Let's be honest. They started a school. Maybe we should turn from being psychiatry to Nick John Wick's school for very gifted and talented psychokinetic telepathic people. Name still to be confirmed. Queen Lazy says, I think, take them away and see what happens. Oh god, King and Queen. Let's see. Sorry, jinxed. I mean, we'll probably get to hear the other answers anyway, but you know.
That's what I'd try to do.
Okay, so she would take them away. I wouldn't. I would encourage the shit out of that. Ah, we can't see the other answers. That changed the course of everything. I need to write this down. Just because of Queen Lazy and King Lazy. Couple power. The power couple done it. They changed the entire game. Okay. I think I might have taken powers away from people. Shall we talk about grief today?
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're going to ask me how I feel today?
What did Ben see? Is that what you mean?
He thought he saw a creature coming out of Dr. Dekker's mouth. Well, at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
Guys, what the fuck? It's got to be Cthulhu. Jinx, do you hearing this, mate? It's got to be Cthulhu. It came out of his mouth like vomit. Bleh. What is happening? Do you know about his mother?
Dr. Dekker did send me to see his mother once. She was dying in a nursing home and he didn't want to see her. I remember him calling her a manipulative, evil old hag. You tend not to ask any more questions after that.
Dr. Dekker had mummy issues. Okay. Daddy's gone. Maybe that's why he really likes all the ladies. He's meeting Mariana. He kinda wanted a date with JAYA. He definitely has mum issues. Okay, that doesn't work so well. He threw up Cthulhu spew. No, but it does work. That's awesome. You're very good with your puns.
Honestly, I think Dr. Dekker had a bit of a crush on Mariana, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. There's some footage from their home sessions if you want to see them.
Yes. Yes, we do, don't we, chat? We want to see this. So I feel like we want to see this footage. I really do. I really do. Queen says yes. King says yes. Let's go.
That was a joke, Doctor. I guess we found our level.
That was your fault. Now she thinks I'm a pervert. Anyway, I think we're done with JAYA. Yeah, we are. We're done with JAYA. So, we should ask Mariana about the home visits. Let's go ahead and speak to her.